The Age of Strategy Disruption, Navigating the Future of Business, a publication of the DCRO Institute. Boards and executives are in the middle of a phenomenon we've identified as the Age of Strategy Disruption. This era is characterized by unprecedented technological advancements, market volatility, the incessant emergence of disruptive innovations, geopolitical volatility, health and climate crises, and more. The traditional business models that once seemed invincible are now being challenged at every turn, compelling organizations to rethink, re-strategize, and innovate on the fly. This age demands agile and forward-thinking strategies and a new mindset to succeed. This article delves into the age of strategy disruption, why it is crucial for businesses to be prepared, and the guidance that can help navigate these turbulent times. The importance of being prepared for these disruptions cannot be overstated, as they can significantly impact your organization's ability to meet the expectations of those on whom you depend, fulfill your mission, and maintain a competitive edge.
Understanding the Age of Strategy Disruption. The Age of Strategy Disruption refers to this current period of time, unprecedented for most of today's leaders, in which established business strategies are continuously being upended by novel technologies, changing consumer preferences, cultural conflict, climate and health disruptions, and surprise events, all intertwined with increasingly dynamic markets and innovative business models from new ventures, many of which also open new possibilities. This disruption forces companies to adapt rapidly to avoid obsolescence. In markets where you want to be the disruptor and play offense, you must either catch the next wave of demand or be the wave maker. If you are under a disruptive attack, your preemptive plans of resiliency keep you from tumbling under the wave. One of the key drivers of strategy disruption is technological advancement. Digital technologies, artificial intelligence, and automation have transformed industries, creating new opportunities and threats. Companies that fail to embrace these changes risk becoming obsolete. Companies that are not discussing the grey rhinos of technological change, like quantum computing and the emergence of phygital technologies, may cease to exist far more quickly than you think possible. But disruption goes well beyond technological innovations. Regulators and governments trying to keep up with these changes can cause disruptions you may not even consider. Climate, cultural, and political changes are happening everywhere. Many are driven by or are amplifying the other changes.
The importance of being prepared and seeing forward. In the face of such disruptions, thoughtful preparedness is crucial. Well-prepared organizations can respond swiftly and effectively to emerging threats and opportunities, minimizing potential damage and capitalizing on new prospects. Preparedness involves not only having contingency plans in place, but also fostering a culture of agility and resilience within the organization and an embrace of experimentation. This means that organizations must prioritize and sequence their risk-taking based on the specific goals they seek to achieve. They must see past the fog of today and move their mindset into the future as a starting point to assess their strengths, weaknesses, and threats as they are structured today. Moreover, preparedness extends well beyond reactive measures and invites embracing a venture capital mindset. This forward-looking approach enables companies to stay ahead of the curve and maintain their competitive advantage by creating a culture of continuous experimentation and knowledge sharing. Always questioning, always observing, and always learning. Being unprepared in the age of strategy disruption can be fatal for any business. This era brings about a crisis of prioritization, where the toughest challenge is deciding how to allocate resources effectively between sustaining existing operations and pursuing disruptive innovations. As disruptions can occur at various levels, infrastructure models, operating models, business models, and even legal and cultural climates, it is imperative for companies to be agile and proactive.
Our guidance: navigating disruption. Navigating through the age of strategy, disruption requires a structured approach and a playbook that aligns with both offensive and defensive strategies. Here are key strategies that businesses can adopt. 1. Reimagine your governance model. A networked and distributive governance of a commons model is more agile and innovative than a typical hierarchical governance model and is most suited to an age of disruption. 2. Embrace a knowledge-building loop. Ensure a continuous process of incorporating new information from stakeholders and innovations into all applicable areas. 3. Learn to embrace risk. Understand risk and its impact on individual and group decision-making to address negative biases. Learn the drivers of your success, how to enhance them, and what can knock them off course. Ensure you have a rapid response team ready. 4th, zone management. Consider zone management, which segregates enterprise activities into distinct zones: performance, productivity, incubation, and transformation. Each zone has its own objectives and metrics, providing a balanced approach to handling current operations and future innovations. The goal is to manage disruption without losing focus on core business activities. 5. Optimize and differentiate. When confronted with a disruptive challenge, focus on trust building with capital providers, identifying inefficiencies, optimizing existing processes to reduce costs, and working to maintain margins. Ensure continuous experimentation, leveraging new technologies to create unique value propositions that competitors cannot easily replicate. Sometimes, we forget that established enterprises possess significant advantages over startups, including global distribution, brand recognition, and financial stability. The key is effectively leveraging these strengths while adopting innovative practices to stay relevant. In other words, don't forget how to be a startup just because you are already big.
Thriving in the age of strategy disruption. Next steps. The age of strategy disruption challenges businesses to rethink their traditional approaches and innovate continuously. By adopting frameworks like those we'll examine throughout our year-long program, companies can not only survive but thrive in this dynamic landscape. The key takeaway is approaching disruption proactively, ensuring your business is always one step ahead of the next wave, or making the wave others have to survive. We begin our series by defining what it means to be in the age of strategy disruption. But this is just the start. Our initiative is designed to help you thrive in the age of strategy disruption. Each month we'll focus on a key aspect of thriving in the age of strategy disruption. Be sure to sign up to be notified when we post new content. If you use YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our new channel. We invite you to watch, listen, read, and engage. But don't do it alone. Bring along your board and executive colleagues and join in. Share your thoughts and questions. We are a global peer collaboration among board members and C-suite executives. We look forward to sharing those global insights with you and to you sharing yours with the world.